Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode, another video. This is a quick update for you guys. First up, anything, thank you guys for tuning in. If you happen to be new, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. That always helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video. Also, click that bell. You know, that bell is always helpful for you guys. That tells you when we upload a video or when, if we ever go live, when we're going live. So anyway, with no further ado, let's keep going with I think I haven't feed my dog. I'm probably gonna have to feed him here in a second. I just realized that. So anyways, so quick update for you guys. Last video, thank you guys for watching. Those the guys that watched the video, I guess it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Thank you guys, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for watching. You know, that means a lot. But as I was talking through the video, I mentioned you guys that my fish tank wasn't fully completed, and it is not completed. So this is another I guess add-on to the fish tank that we are actually building, which is going to lead to our breeding guppies. So if you guys remember from the last video, I told you guys that this didn't have a lid or didn't have any light. That's why it looks dark, which I'm not a big fan of, because you know, the fish, they look just like fishes. I want them to glow. They actually have bright colors, and I want to see that in my fish tank. So that is what this video is about. Earlier today, we went to our pet store basically in Petco, and we ended up buying the LED Dulex lights. So this is what we're gonna be adding on to our fish tank to hopefully it will look better. And also I went to go ahead and I bought some filters. Obviously we're gonna need some filters here soon. I think this filter is still good. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna rinse it off with some of the water, because I'm gonna take out some of the water, because I will show you guys here in a second. My temperature has dropped maybe like 2-3 degrees. So I will show you guys here in a second how much it dropped. If you guys remember, these are tropical fishes. They're from the south, so obviously they need a warmer, I would say about 78, from 76 to 78 will be the ideal for these guppies. They will breed and so forth. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably take some water from right now. It's right here. I'm probably gonna drop it like down here and just add from warm water from later, so that way the temperature goes up where it was supposed to be. So I'm gonna do that. So this is all that I'm just letting you guys what's gonna be on this video, so you guys know. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Obviously we'll have to open this. We're gonna have to plug it on. We have to make this tank bright up. Right now it looks plain. It looks like a fish tank, nothing special about it. Obviously we want a cool you know, tank, so we're definitely gonna have to add some lights if we want that. Obviously, maybe if we need some cover, like some background, we're gonna add some background. I don't know. You know, you guys comment down below. Let me know what I should add to the tank, what you guys think is ideal for it, and so forth. Obviously, we're gonna check the filter, see if the filter is nasty. Then, obviously, once we get that water, we're gonna rinse the filter in there and wash it up. I'll talk about that more later. Why I'm not gonna wash it on top water, and I'll explain that here in a few seconds. So, without further ado, all right. So before we get started, obviously, tell you guys about the water temperature, as I'm gonna show you right now. You see where the water temperature, it's not where it used to be. It used to be at 78, so it dropped like maybe 2-3 degrees. It's still in the safe zone, so I'm not too worried about it. But obviously, I don't want my guppies to be in a colder HP, you know, level. So I'm gonna raise that back up like that. So let's quickly check on the filter and see if we need a filter change. And right now it's obviously gonna be dirty, and that's why it's a filter. I'm gonna put the filter right here. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to rinse this off. It's dirty. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that right now. Probably gonna do that last. Or maybe actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna rinse it off. Well, actually, I have to change the water first. So I'm gonna have to take some of the water. I'll show you guys here how I'm gonna do that. It's basically almost just like a water change, basically for your fishes. So that way you guys gonna have a small idea of what I do to my fishes. As you guys can see, here is Sunny. Here is also Sunrise. They're doing just perfectly fine. Beautiful fishes, beautiful. Hopefully this, well, once I add the LED lights, you guys can see the lighting or the colors on sunrise. It's a beautiful color. And we got our cookies and cream, you know, trying to be a little bit famous. Guys say hello, comment hello to cookies and cream. Yeah, he likes the camera. And here is Don. He is actually purplish, like before the black black tail on the ear. He's purple. He's black, and then he turns to purple and orange. Cooking cream keeps going. Keep going on the camera. Hey, buddy. Hey. All right. We got, my wife calls it one sushi, and Pearl, the white one right here. Pearl. Peaches right here. Well, you guys already know. Here's Oreo. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors we got so far. Hopefully we can get more colors from them too, and we will have some fries soon. Obviously this is only maybe the first week that they've been together, so also within 3 more weeks and we can have some fries there. I'll keep that in check. They keep swimming together, so the first day when I put them together they were separate. The female was the one that was chasing Sunny. Sunny was chasing Sunrise mostly, so now they're actually kind of a little more. I wish I could. This netting was more clear, so that way you guys can have a better idea of how Sunrise looks like. And I actually kind of. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So okay, yeah. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this done. Oh, my finger's on the way. I'm gonna get the bucket. I'm gonna show you guys how I do. I'm gonna get my tools, how I actually remove some water from here. Oh no, Don, are you good, buddy? You good? You good? They keep swimming behind this, and they get stuck normally here. Boy, this man actually does love the camera. I love that. Where you at? Where you at? Hey, buddy. Hello. How you doing, bud? But yeah, see how they keep coming and they get stuck on between the netting and the fish tank. So water temperature still in the safe zone. I'm obviously gonna have to get that. So let's move forward. All right, so we got our tools here. Let me move this. Actually, I'm gonna put this one on my chair, or I could also. I'm gonna put it here on the. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna move this back here. Secure this as well. Alright, so here's our tool. I don't think I'm gonna need the netting, so the netting I'm gonna leave on the side. I'm gonna put that one there. Alright, so for this, what you're gonna need is your tube. Alright. Basically this is what I use to clean the bottom of the fish tank, you know, all the extra food that your fish might have or they may not eat. So that will help sucking up. And when I do the cleaning video, hopefully I don't need a water clean. I'm probably gonna have to do another water clean on the goldfishes soon, so probably gonna have to do the water fish cleaning on them, not here, because I just done it not too long ago. Probably gonna do another water change, just not yet. Maybe sometime Monday next week or so. But yeah, you're gonna need a bucket, right? So here's the thing about the bucket. As you guys can see, still has some water in it. I just rinsed it off with tap water. But here's what you want to do. The bucket, you obviously want to have it clean, because when you do something, if you're gonna do something like this, I'm gonna pour some water from there to here so I can wash the filter, right? That's the reason why I'm doing that. And then obviously I'm gonna dump the water off, because I'm gonna put new water there to add on, you know, and warm up the water. But the reason why I'm doing this water, because I don't want any chlorine on my bucket, right? You want to try avoid having as much chlorine water or tap water on the bucket, then put where you're gonna use it to for your fishes. So therefore, I did what I did. I rinsed it off, got all the dust out of it or dirt, whatever, um, and I wiped it, but as much as I could. You wanna try. You don't have to get like dry, but you want to get as much water from the top water that you pour on it and dry it out as much as you can. The drier it is, the better chance you have that your fishes are not gonna get chlorine underwater. So this comes with the packet. Obviously, the tube you can get it from the store, whatever store you have nearby. You can get it from. So what you want to do, you want to put this part, right, the end part, you want to put it on your bucket because that's where the water's gonna come. And here's the trick that you want to do. On the other end, which is this end, right? If you haven't used this before, I'm new to it as well. You're gonna have to like pour some water, right? Let me get the camera in there. You're gonna pour some water on it, and then you're gonna lift this over the water, rinse this off, and then as it's drop into the bucket, you want to pour it back, and it will suck some water up. So I will show you here in a second. Now this little thing is gonna have to come off from here. I left it there because obviously I'm planning on doing water change soon. I just don't know when. This will go on your bucket. Let me see if I can put it with one finger. It's kind of hard to do it with one finger, so I'm probably gonna have to pause the video and do it here in a second. Oh, so give me a second. Yeah, there we go. All right, it's in there. So where's my other end? Okay, so here's my tube, right? And the part that you're gonna pour on the bucket, you're gonna pour it there. That's why it's there. That will hold it in place. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. And obviously, I haven't washed my hands, so I'm gonna try not to put my hands in there. I probably should wash them before doing this, but all right. So you're gonna fill it up, right? I have water in there. You're gonna let it grow, and as it's sucking, you want to pour the. All right. So obviously, I don't want no fish in there, so I'm trying to keep it away from my fishes. They're just being very nosy. All right. Okay, so okay, give me a second. I am new at this as well. So, all right, so it's pouring. I got it going last time. Oh, my thing came off. All right, hold on, chat. All right, so we're back. So it turns out my cage came off, so I had to put it back in place. And also, I ran to the bathroom, rinsed off my hands just because it seems like I'm gonna get them wet, and obviously I dried them out. So I don't want my fishes to get in there. So let's try this again. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna leave it here, right? I'm gonna try to hold it with one hand, and on this end, right? I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get it on camera, just because it's kind of hard to hold the camera in one hand and and the other one on the other hand. So what I'm gonna do, but I will tell you what I'm gonna do. It might sound a little bit disgusting, but this is the only way how I'm probably gonna have to get the water out of the tank. So on the other side of the tube, right, on this side, the one that's going on the bucket, I'm gonna put my lips on the edge, right? Obviously I already dried it out. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it like this, right? My fingers are gonna cover my lips from touching it, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna suck on it until the water comes fluently through the tube, and before it reaches the end, I'm gonna drop it, and that should get going on this. So keyword here, I'm gonna have to blow on it just because I don't have a pump. So I recommend you guys to get a bigger tube, right? Bigger one than this. Unfortunately, I made the mistake to get a small tube. It's meant for this tank, but I think you're gonna you would love to have a bigger one, so you don't have to stick your hand in there all the time. And then get one that has a pump where you can just pump it, and it will pump the water out and fluently through that. So that way you don't have to do what I had to do. Because if you think that it's actually disgusting, then obviously It kind of is, especially since you're dealing with fish water. But anyways, what I'm gonna do, okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna suck on it. I'm gonna see if I can get the water coming through it. Now, I'll pour it back. I'll put it back on the bucket where I want it until the water goes down to where I want it. All right, so that's not working. So I'm gonna lower it down. So maybe the flow of the water. There we go. So okay? So on this, if you do have the same thing I have, you're gonna want to have your bucket very low, so the way the flow of the water. I'm trying to keep it away from the fishes. So yeah, that's one thing that you want to keep it away from the fishes, so that way the fishes don't get stuck on the tube. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna probably lower it down to where, like, probably to the 10 degree, or probably gonna lower it down to the 80, to the 0. And once it gets there, I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna refill it. But my bucket, it has measurements here, so if you know, those are quarts. So if you don't know how much water you've taken out of your tank, you can just see there, and you know how much. So I'm taking water so that way I can add more water to it, and that will be level. So that's all I did basically. Okay, so the way how I done it, I put the thing in there. I sucked on it until the water was close to my lips because I don't want no fish water in my mouth. And I'm pretty sure that's good. So that's good enough water. Obviously, I don't want to take some too much because my breeding guppies are there, and I don't want to harm them or anything like that. So I have enough water so I can refill it back up and have my water there and stuff. Here's my water I've taken out. So this is the water I want to use. So I'm gonna take this back out. Right, I don't need it no more. So I'm making sure there's no water in there that's gonna make a leak, kind of a little bit. So there we go. Boom. All right, so this is my water I'm gonna be using to rinse my filter. The next thing you guys may want to do is turn off your filter. Obviously, you don't want to run your filter with empty water or without a filter, because it's gonna run, and you know you're not purifying it. That's the whole point of filter. So I'm gonna come down here. There's a lot of wires here. Also have my PS4 set up and stuff like that. So what you want to do, unplug your filter so you know it's completely off. There you go, my filter's off. So you don't worry about your fishes not having a filter at the moment. You'll be okay. It won't really harm them. They can be without a filter for a little bit. So take off your cover. You may want to do this, right? So this is your filter. This is what's filtering your fish's water. So you just kind of see how disgusting that is. So you want to come here, and I already washed my hands, so I'm not too concerned about it. And just want to rinse it off. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but the water is turning disgusting now. That's the whole point. While you're rinsing it off, you want to clean it. So it really won't harm you to put your hand in. That's why I went on to the bathroom and kind of washed my hands, and so that way, you know, it won't harm the fishes, because I didn't, you know, wash them or anything like that. So you don't want to wash them in tap water. Tap water has chlorine. You don't want to put chlorine on your filter. If you don't feel comfortable washing it, you know, then you can always buy another set. Obviously, I didn't buy my set. I'm not gonna just put another one just because this one's brand new. Phone has maybe not even a week. This one's been there. Came with the filter maybe 4 or 5 days ago. So it's still new, it's still usable. It's not like it's nasty to the point where you can reuse it. I'm pretty sure you can use it once or twice, but it's what it seems like. Maybe twice. All right, I don't know how long it's gonna last. So I don't want to say 3 times and then you come out and, oh, this man lied. You can't use it 3 times. So I would say twice to be safe, because that's how many times I'm gonna be using it. This is my second time I'll be using it, and as you can tell, it looks a whole lot better than what it did. Not that. Okay, maybe compared to what that water looks, that actually looks like freaking mud water. So compared to how it was when I got it out, this is actually pretty quite clean. So I think that's the cleanest I'm gonna get. Yeah, it's not too bad, It's not too bad, so I'm gonna wet it a little bit more, right? And I'll put it back. And see if I can get all the dirty water out of it. Obviously, just squeeze on it, rinse it off. All right. So, okay, a few things about this, right? Because I went shopping today, and I was a little bit lost on what I'm gonna get. This type of filter, the one that I have, it's a medium. It actually comes in the package when you buy it. In the packet, it will on the photo of the filter, it will show an M, which is right here, which shows this size medium packet. Obviously, if you're new and you don't know what kind of filter you got and you want to buy a new one, just you can ask your local store for one. Obviously, you're gonna need to know what kind of size of filter you need, just so that way you can fit it back in there. I took a wild guess and for a few, but then I realized, okay, yeah, actually this is the filter I got. So if you got this type of filter and you don't know what kind of filter you need, and you actually have realized you need a filter change, and you want to go buy one, this is the type of filter you need. A size medium filter. It looks like this. Maybe your bag is gonna look a little bit different, and yeah, so that way you guys know which one you're getting. All right, it's medium. It comes with a little bag. I don't remember the price. I think it was like $6 or something for both of them. So also you also have another one that's like $16. It comes with 4, something like that, 16 or $14. I'm not quite sure. So that is my dirty water. You guys can see how much dirt my filter had. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna plug it back up, so that way the fishes have their filter back and up and running. Let me just try to find it back. Whoa, I almost dropped the phone there for a second. All right, boom. Filter's back on, running. It's sucking water back up. I hope. Hello? That's very interesting. My filter's not running, so I'm kind of curious why it's not running. Thank you. Pretty sure I run the filter, right? That's what unplugged earlier. Yeah, I did. Alright guys, keep me quiet. Alright, so once you're done with your filter and cleaning it and all that, you can just set it back up. And then we're gonna focus on filling the water back up, and hopefully then we'll have the filter running. So here's my dirty water. As you can see, the filter was really dirty. This turned really dirty. So I'm gonna remove this because I don't need that on there no more. And I'm gonna carry this and dump it out. So what I'm gonna do after that is I'm gonna fill it up with tap water. Obviously, I've been telling you guys not to dump some tap water on it. I'm gonna dump it in my tub or my bathroom real quick. Give me a second. It's dark in here, so yeah. So I'm gonna just dump it. I don't need it no more. So I know the camera, it's It's really dark, so you won't see it. Alright. There you go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour some tap water, and obviously I'm gonna add some water lotion on it, so that way it make it clean. So alright, so I already got my my hot water in here, my bucket, right? I filled it up till 6, so it's closer around the area that I took out. So here is my tap water conditioner. So this is basically to keep my fish safe from chlorine, this disinfected chlorine in the tap water that we have. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand. So, honey, I'm actually gonna call my wife to do this. Honey, come here real quick. Can you pour one full cup? Yeah, cup on it. My daughter. She actually just got in trouble because she opened the door, and my son ended up falling from the stairs. Okay. All right. So that's how much. Pour half on it. Not supposed to half. No, that's good. I think I'm gonna do it. So there's my son. He ended up falling. There's and yeah, they always keep the house really clean apparently. They always messing around, playing around. So, all right. Here's my water back in my room where my fishes are. Hopefully we're gonna get to that here soon. That's with the big event. And prayers for my future, because it seems like it broke. It didn't break because of the way how I changed my water. It's just, I think the motor just gave out, if anything. So we'll hopefully, once the water goes back to regular normal level, it will work and function properly. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to buy another filter here soon. Another investment for that. But hey, you can't have everything working at once, right? Not everything has to go perfect. That's why it's a project. So all this is what hot water. So my goal is to raise this bar back to like 78 or 80, if anything. So I'm gonna pour this water. I'm not gonna use the tube because I had to hold. Actually, you know what? Okay, never mind. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna show you guys that in the next video when I do an actual water swap. Since I'm only adding water and it's not that much, I'm gonna pour this in there. It's been about a minute or so after I poured the conditioner, tap water conditioner on it. So I'm pretty sure it's good to go. I'm gonna try to avoid the fishes because it's only hot water. It's kind of hot, to be honest. I'm gonna pour only until that goes up to level, and then I'm gonna stop. And if it needs more, I'm gonna probably just warm water and put it there, not too hot, because I don't want too hot on there. So give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, so water back to regular. My temperature rise back up. It's at 79, almost 80. So I think that is good. Actually, I think it's an 80. No, it's at 79. All right, so that's good. It's good enough. I'm hoping and praying my filter is gonna work. So it does have some water in there. It's supposed to be ready to go if my motor was working, so it will be running once I plug it. Let's hope. Otherwise I'm gonna have to buy another filter. I think the reason why my filter gave out was because I ran the water too low and probably ran dry. I don't know, but yeah, you just always make sure you unplug your filter before you start doing anything to your water to keep your filter safe. That way you won't mess it up like I did. The water does look murky, but I think that's just because of the reflection of the lighting in my room. So hopefully it'll be more clear once I actually All right, so let's hope and pray. I'm about to plug it up. Let's plug it up. Hopefully. Yes, it's working. Hallelujah. Yes, it's working. So okay, so yeah, I think the water level of the filter was too low. Oh, thank God. The water level was too low. So you wanna unplug it, and you're gonna have to refill your fish tank back up. to your regular. So your filter works perfectly fine. Oh, thank God. All right, I was kind of worried about that. So we got it fixed. I actually went on to YouTube and learned how to clean it. So actually, I'm gonna make a video on how to clean your motor. I guess if it gets stuck up, if your water is back to normal and your filter stopped working. So I'm gonna make another video on how to fix that. So don't run it dry. First thing, don't run it dry, because then that you will blow up your motor. Always make sure you have water on it, and always refill your filter before you turn it on. That always helps. So, but anyways, you can take off your filter. Sometimes it's because it gets really dirty inside of there, and that messes up. So the water has successfully changed. Look at the fish. See, they love that temperature. They become so active once your temperature changes. Once it reaches 78, 79, they're so active. You have such an active fish tank. And then even them two couples, look at that. Loving birds, I love it. All right, so that's done. That's out of the way. Took me like 20 minutes. So yeah, next thing is this. I'm gonna try to skip it through a lot of the unboxing and all that, just because the video is kind of long now. So unless if you guys don't mind, just comment below. Let me know if this video, a 30-20 minute video, it's okay, or you want a shorter video or shorter update, then let me know and I'll actually do that. I just had to fix that, how to mess with that, so that's why my video's kind of long. I had to bring my room temperature. Probably should have left that for another video or so. But anyways, you guys get 2-in-1. You guys get to see somewhat how I change my water and unwrapping. So let's get to that.